gonna talk about the auto settle behavior. Auto settle is what we want the puppies to do whenever we disengage and ignore them. So if I'm having a conversation with another person, if I'm engaged in doing something, I want my puppy to just relax at my feet and ignore everything that's going on. So this behavior doesn't have a cue. And the way we train it is we just wait for it. We're gonna capture this behavior. So whenever I have my puppy on leash and I disengage from the puppy, I'm not actively training the puppy in any way. I'm gonna give the puppy 3 kibbles as it lays down, 1 at a time, 1, 2, 3. Now, once the puppy is in that auto settle, what's really important is that we're going to continue to reward the puppy with praise and pets as long as the puppy remains calm and settled. If the puppy breaks its settle, stands up, and lays back down, we're not going to give a food reward. We'll give praise and pets. So the key here is if a puppy auto-corrects himself, we can still reward it with praise and pets, but we're not gonna reward it with food. What we do continue to reward with food is if a distraction comes into the environment and the puppy does not break that down. The puppy stays in its down, I can give the puppy another food reward when that happens. So now we'll go ahead and see how we begin training this. So I'm gonna take 3 kibble and I'm gonna use those 3 kibble to reward Fiji when he relaxes. So I'm right now completely disengaged from him. I'm talking to you in the camera and I'm just gonna wait for him to relax. So the best thing to do when you're working on this behavior is to completely disengage from the puppy. Try to watch him without obsessively staring at him. Glance down to check and see what he's up to. He looks like he's about to lay down. He's thinking about it. And I'm just going to be really, really patient and wait to see if he lays down. Initially, this is a really hard behavior to capture, and it's really beneficial to do this when your puppy is tired. Our puppy just woke up from a nap. And he's thinking about it. And 1, 2. So now my puppy's been rewarded for being in his auto settle. And from this point on, if the puppy were to pop up, I would wait him out. The next time he lays down, I'm not going to give him the food reward. I'm just going to give him praise and let him know that he's a good boy. But I don't want him to get in the habit of learning that all he has to do is stand up and lay back down to get more food kibble. So the food kibble happens the first time he does that behavior, and then he gets lots of praise. Good boy. Now, if there were a distraction, let's say somebody came in and was walking by, but something that I can do is I can move my body around, and that did not break his down. So I'm gonna give him a single kibble food reward for that. But a really good example of a distraction would be if somebody walked past with a dog and he did not break his down. So right now he just popped up and I'm not going to feed him the next time he lays down, but I will give him some verbal praise.